Hello planner friends, welcome to Behind the Designs, where I create a beautiful life through creative planning. I'm Stephanie, and today I'm going to be sharing a new organization in my office and craft room that I recently found, and we're going to get organized a little bit, so that's what we're going to do today. All right, welcome back. So I am going to share with you today, again, this is all part of the new schedule that I want to try and film for, and it includes the ways in which I organize in my office and craft room. One of those ways, if you are a crafter or a planner, is we have all the pens, right? We have all the markers, all the pens, all the fountain pens, all the goodness that help us to create a beautiful plan. So I'm no exception. I'm in the same boat. I have all these markers and pens. If I happen to find, so I have a rotating pen or marker holder. If I happen to find the picture before I post the video, I'll insert that picture in so you can see, which you see in my craft room tour as well, but you can see, like, I like the rotating pen holders because they just hold so much and they're so, logical to me. You have all these colors, everything is where it needs to be. So I have two holders or rotating pen holders. Let me bring those out. Let me get started there. I'll move these out of the way. Okay, so here's one, and I love this rotating pen holder. It has like these really pretty rose cutouts, and this clear knob at the top was not there. I had another rotating pen holder, it broke, but I liked the little knob on the top, so I took it off and I asked my husband if he can drill a hole into the middle of the wood where it crosses. And he was able to, and he got the knob in there. So it's been a cute little addition in my room for the longest time, and I love it. So here's one. And then, let's see if I can get this over here without breaking everything. All right, and then here is number two. Let me tip this up a little bit. So it is a square rotating pen holder, and it just has some fun white polka dots on it. But what I was hoping to do, again, to organize and really funnel down how much space I have on my desk, I thought I could, and I'm hoping I can get both of these funneled into this gorgeous floral rotating pen holder. Now I got this, in fact, all three of these I've picked up from Home Goods at some point. And this one I just found recently, and I'm loving it. So it is, it's got all the way around all these pretty florals. And it's got a few extras, so it's basically bigger, but it has more slots for me to put in all the pens. Now, I left the price on just so you can see in the tag. So it's called Signature Acrylic Collection One Design Home, and it was $14.99. Now, I'm going to do this organization video, but I have to preface it with, just before coming on camera, I noticed that it's broken. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can get some paper. Let me see if this will fit in there. Maybe it won't. Let's see. I don't know if you can see. Oh, there you go. So this bar is supposed to be right here at this, and I don't want to push it too far and break it. So this is essentially supposed to be in this spot, and then it goes the same over here. Those appear to be the only ones that are broken. So I'm very sad about that because I am hoping and praying. Actually, there's a third one. Oh my gosh. I'm sad now because this is so pretty. I am hoping. I'm going to set this up for you so you can see it. And then I'm going to be stalking the store because I really would like this rotating holder. I'm hoping and praying that they'll have more. So let's get this set up. I'm hoping to get all of these things into this one holder as well. I just grabbed out one of my rulers, not all of them. But the other thing I was finding between these two setups, aside from taking up all the space on my desk, was that I didn't have enough room for like the tall rulers. So I'm liking that middle bin for that. I'm hoping I don't need it for any pens, but so for example, let's see, let's just start taking this stuff out. These two are Tombos. The other thing I tend to do is when I am using certain colors for a current planner spread, I tend to keep them in this holder. This is my go-to holder. So I tend to keep them out just so I don't have to keep fishing them out of the Tombow marker bundle. But I'm not going to put those in here just yet because, as I said, I'm hoping this will stay together, at least for the video. So we have all of my mild liners. And I'm thinking, I could be wrong, but I'm thinking, I'm trying to be gentle so I don't mess with those little pieces, that I might be able to get them all into one. So let's see how well we do, right? Let's see, we've got, these are all my mild liner brush pens. Everything's falling out all over. Okay, because these are the ones that are not, excuse me, not like the little thing is broken. So I'm just trying to be gentle. Let me take this one out as well. So let's turn this. So we have another ruler, pens, and then we have my, so I just might get them all in here. These are my cutting tools. So this bin here typically was my catch-all for everything. Everything non-marker. So these things I'm going to hold out for a minute. Let me just get some more in here. So let's grab these. And as you know, the more pens you collect, the more you get, right? There actually are, probably now that I've been planning for as long as I have, a good number of markers that I probably don't use anymore. And I'm considering getting rid of them in my quest to organize. Okay, one holder is empty. I will not get rid of this one because, as I said, I do like the rose cutout, and it does give me the option to go back to it. So this one I'll be holding on to. In fact, I'll be holding on to both. This one and the polka dot one. Only because, as I said, I don't like to, if I really like something, I don't want to get rid of it in case, you move around your office and then you find you could, use something else. Let me try and get that. Let me take this out for a brief time. I think it's refocusing the camera and you're not getting a full view. Okay, moving on. So now I have probably the next biggest grouping, and you know what? I do think I'm going to get them all in here. So that's super fantastic. Now I'm going to be sad if I can't find this anywhere. I hope that I don't have to go in and fix it myself. I hope I'll be able to find something. This exact one, preferably. So let's see. These are all my Micron. That's an 08. And these are ones. Just trying to maybe keep them, if I have extra space, I can separate by size. So these are all one. Okay. And it doesn't matter which way they go in. But the nice thing is, as I said, I'll be able to get rid of 2 holders. I'll make that much more space on my desk. So for me, from my perspective, that's a good thing. All right. I think the only negative I would say about this holder is with this one, like the plastic was very rounded, you know, it's got a roundish edge and it's filed very smoothly. This one isn't so much. It's very flat, squared, and unbeveled, let's say. But it's not a deal breaker. Okay, so I'm trying to be gentle. Yeah, that's just sad that that is like that, because now I'm really heartbroken I may not find it again. Okay, I gotta move on. So now I have all of my Tombow Fudenosuke. Now I do have other colors of it. Actually, this pen doesn't belong in there. So let's take that one out. This one is my Faber-Castell. Let's see, what's this one? This one is Tombow Fudenosuke. Okay, so these are all the Fudenosuke. Now, I do have actually other colors. So I have the staple colors, which are your primary colors. Then I have a set of pastels, and then neon. So I don't know if I want to put them all in one bin or not. I'm thinking I probably will. Oops, so sorry. I probably will. Let's see if they're even going to fit, because that's quite a bit more. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think they're all going to fit. And I don't want to, like, pressure it. Let me think. They all have the same extra number of them. Let's see, how can I do this? I was hoping I would have one extra container, but I'm not going to. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to carry those over. And then these are the OG Happy Planner highlighters. I still have some of them, and you know, they still work. I'm going to stick those in there. And then you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to kind of make this the hodgepodge. So it's all my extra Fudenosuke, and it is going to be all my extra things. And then I always have a pair of tweezers handy just in case. So how about I do this? That'll work. And then this is going to go in there. These were in here. One of them, I think I have to check it. Because what I was hoping that I'd end up with is like one open one where I could use that for these things, which were when I'm working on current spreads and I want to pull out the color markers that go to it. I could keep all of those in one bin. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So it is what it is. But I'm going to stick those in there as well. Okay, so now, and it's probably sadly dusty, so ignore that. So I've got 2 holders. I have everything in this one that I had in these 2. I have other, I do like the rotating trays just because, again, you could turn them however you need them to get what you need. And then I will be able to have handy, because I never seem to have the rulers around me when I need to. So I have my little one. Let me see. I don't want to put all the scissors in here because I feel like that would make it too heavy. So let me do this. Okay, so these are not going in there. Those are going to go in a different bin. So I have my ruler. Okay, so I have, right now, I have these 2 tall rulers, which I like the metal for, you know, if I need to cut along paper, metal's the best one. And then I have this plastic one, which I don't always grab for. So, I don't want to drop what was over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up putting those in there, but I'm not going to put them in there right now. I'm going to just leave them out because if I do it, the camera's going to focus kind of weirdly. So at this time, I've now cleared 2 rotating pen. I've organized 2 holders into 1. And again, I'm hoping I'll find a correct one that isn't broken. But it has this very pretty floral pattern all the way around it. And again, although I like polka dots and roses, that's a given, that's never going to change. This is really kind of fun and fresh for a summer, spring, which it is right now. Now, the other thing I could do, let's see if I can find the bin I can do this in. Let's try this one. It won't be exact, but it'll give you the idea of what I'm talking about. So, I'm trying to do this without knocking everything out. The other thing I can do is I could add white paper behind each of the openings so that I will be able to more easily see that pattern, that pretty floral pattern. So that is an option that I may end up doing just so I can get the full effect of that pretty floral around it. I do like acrylic in the office just because it just allows all the colors to shine through, but I can see that all up here. And I like the pattern, so I think I'm going to be putting paper in it. But for now, it's a little creaky. Maybe because that's why. Maybe because it was broken. I don't know. So sad about that. So anyhow, this is Craft Room Organization, and it's going to be a new segment that I will be bringing in periodically under the new schedule. And today is the first day, so you're going to see this today on Friday. And it's all about getting organized, showing you how I organize things, like very detailed, how I organize all my supplies, how do I access them, and maybe that information will help you as well. So I hope this has inspired you to organize your pens and markers, or just organize something in your office that you've been meaning to or wanting to for a long time now. So I want to say thank you for joining me today. And as I said, this was going to be a quick video. I just want to say thank you for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification. And any supplies I can link below, I will link in the description box below. A lot of these pens, like the mild liners and the dot markers, they're already linked because these are things I have in my office that I use on a regular basis. But anything else I can link for you, I will make sure to link for you. And I hope you have a wonderful day as you create a beautiful life.